So it's story time today, and I'm going to talk about something that happened recently, this past week actually, at the gym I work out at. So early this week, I was in the middle of my workout. I was I was on the I was on some shoulder press machine, and then in between sets, as I'm like loading weights, this guy, I've seen him at the gym before. Usually he'll be on the squat rack for like forever, and then after he's done, he lets, I found out it's his wife. He lets his wife work out on the platform with her friend, and it's like, I know that if I'm waiting for a rack and he's on one, I'm not gonna get that rack anytime soon, so I go to a different one or just wait for something else. Anyways, he approaches me in between sets, and he's like, "Oh, I've seen you work out here. You're like really strong." And then he's talking about like, because I was benching earlier. He's like, "Oh, the weight you're benching for reps, that's like my wife's max and blah blah blah." And then he asked if I could work out with her sometime. I just thought that, I mean, in general, like not me, but not considering like me and my personality, but in general, it's weird just to ask a stranger if they'll work out with you or your friend or your wife or whoever. And then considering me and my personality, I don't like working out with anyone. There's like very few people I like to train with, because it's like when I work out, it's like I'm there with a purpose. I'm not there to just like lollygag and chit chat. I have shit to do. I think the only person I really liked working out with was my old powerlifting coach, and like even then it was more him training me, him helping me. There's no one really like I actually like work out with, because like unless you're like lifting the same amount of weight, it's just like a big waste of time. It's like I don't have time for that. Anyways, he kind of caught me off guard with that question. When he asked if I could work out with his wife, I was like, "Oh yeah, sure." I was like just trying to be friendly and polite and all that. So he lets me finish my workout and he leaves. Maybe a few days later, I think it was the next day actually, it was a heavy deadlift day. So I deadlift at least twice a week. One's a light day, one's a heavy day. And this was my heavy day. I was working up to 310 pounds. I had 290 on the bar, and I was in between sets. I was like trying to stay focused. And all of a sudden, he comes up to me and tries to start talking to me and totally disrupts my focus. And he starts talking about his wife again, and his wife comes over and he introduces us, and I don't remember what else he said, but like he asked again if we could work out together, and I was just trying to be friendly and polite, but deep down I was like, you just interrupted my focus. I was trying to stay focused. This is a lot of fucking weight on the bar, and you just like fucked it all up. So again, I'm such an awkward introvert. I wish I could just told him the truth, like, I only have an hour here. I'm here to train and leave. Like, I don't want to work out with you. I don't want to work out with anyone. I have other shit to do. But I was like, oh yeah, we could work out sometime. Such an idiot. Yeah. And then he lets me, like, after a bit more small talk and stuff, he lets me finish my workout. Thankfully, it didn't mess up my focus too much. I mean, I was able to get that weight, and then when I had 310 pounds on the bar, I got that weight up. So, mission accomplished that day. But, yeah. I think next time I'm gonna have to tell them the truth. Tell them the truth. What are your thoughts? Do you think it's odd to like ask a complete stranger if they could work out with you or your friend or your wife? Is that, I just think that's a little weird. But yeah. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you think. Peace. And on another note, I've seen his wife work out there before. And I'm not being like some stupid, cocky, douchebag powerlifting snob, but like the way she lives and the way I live, it's like not in the same hemispheres. Like by the time she gets to her top working set, that's just like my third or fourth warm-up set. And seriously, I'm not trying to be cocky or douchey, but that's just like the reality of it. It's like it makes no sense. It's just a big waste of time. You're done with your sets, and it's like I still have like shit to do, and I don't have time to like wait for you to do your sets. Like I need to get in and get out. I sit in traffic for like an hour in the morning and then an hour after work. It's like I don't have time.